After 60, your body doesn't suddenly stop working. It simply starts reacting differently to what you feed it. Maybe you've noticed it yourself. Even when you eat healthy, your belly feels bloated, your energy drops after lunch, or your blood sugar creeps up, even though you barely touch dessert. Here's the truth. Few doctors explain clearly it's not just about how much you eat, but what your body can handle at this stage of life. And for most seniors, the foods that used to give you energy breads, fruit juices, breakfast cereals now work against you. That's because your body's insulin sensitivity naturally declines with age. In simple terms, it means your body isn't as efficient at handling sugar and starch anymore. Even small portions can cause your blood sugar to spike, leading to fatigue, inflammation, and weight gain, even when you're eating less. But here's the good news. You can reverse much of this process simply by focusing on foods with zero carbs and zero sugar foods that fuel your energy, protect your heart, and help stabilize blood sugar all day long. And no, this doesn't mean bland, restrictive, or boring meals. In fact, the foods we're about to talk about are delicious, satisfying, and full of nutrients that keep your body strong well into your 70s and beyond. What this guide will reveal. In this script, we'll explore the 8 most delicious zero-carb, zero-sugar foods you can enjoy every day backed by science, how these foods protect your heart, muscles, and brain health, what top researchers from Harvard Medical School, the Cleveland Clinic, and the National Institutes of Health, NIH, have discovered about seniors who eat more protein and healthy fats instead of sugars. Simple ways to add these foods to your daily meals without giving up flavor or comfort. By the end of this, you'll have a clear, doctor-approved list of real foods that can help you reduce sugar cravings, stabilize energy, and even shed a few stubborn pounds, all while protecting your heart and brain. Why sugar and carbs hit harder? After 60, let's start with a quick reality check. After age 60, your metabolism slows by about 5% per decade, and muscle mass begins to decline, something doctors call sarcopenia. With less muscle, your body burns fewer calories, meaning any excess carbs turn into fat faster. But here's something even more critical. Sugar and refined carbs cause insulin spikes, and insulin is the storage hormone. When insulin levels are high, your body locks fat inside your cells and blocks fat burning. That's why so many people say, "I hardly eat anything, but I still can't lose weight." It's not about willpower, it's chemistry. In a Cleveland Clinic study, older adults who reduced added sugar and processed carbs for just 3 weeks saw a 35% improvement in insulin sensitivity, along with better energy, less bloating, and lower morning blood pressure. So focusing on foods that are naturally zero carb and zero sugar doesn't just help with weight, it helps rebalance your metabolism and gives your cells the fuel they need to thrive. When we say zero carbs and zero sugar, we're not talking about starvation or extreme keto diets. We're talking about nutrient-rich, natural foods that are high in healthy fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals, but contain almost no carbohydrates. These foods do 3 key things for older adults. Lower blood sugar, naturally reducing risk of diabetes and high blood pressure. Support muscle maintenance, keeping you strong, mobile, and independent. Boost mental clarity and energy without caffeine or sugar crashes. Doctors at Harvard Medical School call this metabolic flexibility, the ability for your body to switch from burning sugar to burning fat efficiently. And when your body burns fat for fuel, it becomes calmer, leaner, and more energetic. Think of how much better you'd feel if your morning started with steady energy instead of brain fog. If your clothes fit more comfortably again. If your doctor smiled and said, "Your blood sugar looks great, keep doing whatever you're doing." That's what happens when you stop feeding your body roller coaster foods and start nourishing it with what it truly needs. I've seen it with dozens of my senior clients. People in their 60s, 70s, even late 80s who simply switched from processed health foods to real low-carb, zero-sugar options and completely changed how they felt within weeks. One client, a retired teacher named Linda, told me, "For the first time in years, I wake up without stiffness. My morning coffee feels like an energy booster instead of a survival drink. That's the power of eating clean, zero-carb foods. Your body doesn't have to fight for balance anymore. It can finally do what it was meant to do: heal, restore, and thrive. So, what are these 8 delicious foods? In the next section, we'll dive into the first 4, including one that strengthens your heart, one that fuels your brain, and one that's so tasty you'll wonder why it isn't in every senior diet plan. These aren't fad foods. They're staples backed by research from places like the Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, and long-lived communities like the Mediterranean Blue Zones. You'll learn how to include them in your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, what to pair them with for best results, and why eating these every day can help your blood sugar, blood pressure, and waistline naturally rebalance. So if you're ready to feel lighter, clearer, and more energetic, without counting calories or giving up your favorite meals, let's get started. Eggs, nature's perfect protein for seniors. If there's one food that deserves to make a comeback in every senior's kitchen, it's the humble egg. For years, eggs were unfairly criticized for their cholesterol content, but modern research from Harvard Medical School and the Mayo Clinic has completely reversed that old myth. The truth? Eating 1 to 2 eggs a day does not raise your risk of heart disease and may actually help protect your brain, eyes, and muscles. Here's why. Eggs contain 0 carbs and 0 sugar, making them perfect for steady blood sugar levels. They're rich in choline, a nutrient that supports memory and brain health. The high-quality protein helps preserve muscle mass, something that naturally declines after 60. The vitamin D and omega-3 fats in eggs support strong bones and reduce inflammation. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that older adults who ate eggs regularly had better cholesterol profiles and lower risk of stroke than those who avoided them. Best way to enjoy them: try soft-boiled or poached eggs in the morning. They're gentle on digestion and provide long-lasting energy. Or make a veggie omelet with spinach and avocado for lunch. Both add extra fiber and heart-healthy fats. Doctor's tip: always keep the yolk. That's where most of the nutrients live. Salmon, the ultimate heart and brain protector. When it comes to zero-carb superfoods, wild-caught salmon is one of the best gifts you can give your body. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, salmon helps lower inflammation throughout the body, improve blood vessel elasticity, helping to lower blood pressure, boost brain function, and reduce memory decline. According to the Cleveland Clinic, omega-3 fats help lower triglycerides and stabilize heart rhythms, 2 critical factors for anyone managing blood pressure or blood sugar issues. Salmon is also completely carb-free and naturally high in protein and vitamin B12, which supports nerve function and energy production. A recent study from the NIH showed that adults over 60 who consumed fatty fish at least twice per week had 30% better cognitive performance and 20% lower heart disease risk than those who didn't. How to enjoy it: bake or grill salmon with olive oil and lemon for a quick dinner. Add a sprinkle of garlic and herbs like dill or rosemary. Both lower sodium and improve flavor. For variety, swap with sardines or mackerel, which offer similar benefits. Bonus tip: if you don't like fish, consider an omega-3 supplement, 1,000 mg daily, but choose one tested for purity and mercury-free certification. Avocados, the zero-sugar fat that fights fat. Here's a delicious surprise: the creamiest fruit in nature is also one of the best zero-carb, zero-sugar foods you can eat. While technically a fruit, avocados are completely different from bananas or apples. They contain almost no sugar, less than half a gram per serving, and instead are packed with healthy monounsaturated fats that lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and stabilize blood sugar. The American Heart Association found that replacing even 1 serving of butter or cheese with avocado daily reduced LDL cholesterol by up to 13%, a major win for heart health. But avocados do more than that. They're rich in potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that help balance sodium, relax blood vessels, and naturally lower blood pressure. Something every senior can benefit from. How to enjoy them: mash half an avocado on whole grain toast for a heart-healthy breakfast. Add diced avocado to salads or scrambled eggs. or simply sprinkle sea salt and olive oil on top for a creamy, satisfying snack. Quick health note: potassium from avocados can reduce leg cramps, a common complaint among older adults with low magnesium or high sodium diets. Chicken or turkey. The clean, lean energy source. Not all proteins are created equal, especially after 60. When your metabolism slows, your body needs high-quality protein that's easy to digest, low in fat, and zero in carbs, and lean poultry fits that perfectly. Both chicken and turkey contain all 9 essential amino acids. Your muscles need to stay strong and repair, daily wear and tear. They also provide important nutrients like B vitamins, especially niacin and B6, which support energy, brain health, and nerve function. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that seniors who eat moderate amounts of lean protein daily, about 20 to 25 grams per meal, maintain better muscle strength, balance, and independence as they age. How to enjoy it? Choose skinless chicken breast or turkey cutlets for the leanest options. Grill, bake, or roast. Avoid deep frying or breading, which adds carbs and unhealthy fats. Pair with low-carb sides like roasted vegetables or cauliflower mash for a blood sugar-friendly meal. Doctor's tip: avoid deli meats or prepackaged chicken slices. They often contain hidden sodium and preservatives that raise blood pressure. Fresh, home-cooked is always best. The common thread behind these 4 foods. You may have noticed something all these foods share. They're whole, natural, and minimally processed. They contain 0 sugar and 0 refined carbs, and they're all rich in protein and healthy fats, which stabilize blood sugar and support metabolism. This combination helps your body switch to fat-burning mode, keeping insulin levels low and steady, the key to long-term energy and better heart health. As Dr. Frank Hu from Harvard's Department of Nutrition puts it, the best diet for seniors isn't about eating less, it's about eating right. Real, unprocessed foods give your body the nutrients it needs to regulate itself naturally. Up next, we'll cover the next 4 zero-carb, zero-sugar foods, including one that strengthens your bones, another that improves gut health, and one secret fat that protects your memory as you age. Olive oil, the liquid gold for senior hearts. If there's one food that shows up in every longevity study from the Mediterranean coast to the blue zones of Greece, it's extra virgin olive oil. Nicknamed liquid gold by ancient healers, olive oil is not only delicious, it's one of the most powerful zero-carb, zero-sugar foods you can add to your diet. Here's why it matters so much after 60. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and raise HDL, good cholesterol. It contains powerful antioxidants such as polyphenols, which protect your arteries from inflammation and oxidative stress. It may even reduce stroke risk by up to 41%, according to a large study published in the Journal of Neurology. The Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that people who used olive oil daily in place of butter or margarine lived an average of 5 years longer and had 20% fewer heart attacks. How to enjoy it? Drizzle 1 to 2 tablespoons on salads, vegetables, or cooked fish. Use it as a base for homemade salad dressings instead of bottled versions, which often hide sugars. Never overheat it. Olive oil is best at low to medium heat or used raw. Doctor's note: always choose extra virgin olive oil. It's cold-pressed and retains the most nutrients. Greek yogurt, a gut-friendly, low-carb powerhouse. Now, this one might surprise you. Yes, Greek yogurt can fit into a zero-sugar, low-carb lifestyle when you choose the right kind. Unsweetened, plain Greek yogurt contains virtually no sugar, less than 4 grams naturally from lactose, and no added carbs. But its benefits go far beyond being a protein-rich snack. Greek yogurt is packed with probiotics, the good bacteria that keep your gut balanced, and as more research shows, gut health plays a massive role in blood pressure, weight control, and even mental health. According to Harvard Medical School, people with healthy gut bacteria have better insulin sensitivity, lower inflammation, and even improved sleep quality and mood. The protein in Greek yogurt, about 15–20 grams per cup, helps prevent muscle loss, while calcium and vitamin B12 strengthen bones and nerves. How to enjoy it. Have half a cup as a mid-morning snack with cinnamon or crushed walnuts. Skip the honey. Use it as a base for savory dips, mix with herbs, garlic, or cucumber. Choose full-fat Greek yogurt for better satiety and omega-3 benefits. Doctor's tip. Check the label, look for plain, unsweetened, and no artificial flavors. Many low-fat yogurts actually contain more sugar. Cheese bone strengthening, sugar-free, and satisfying. Few foods bring comfort like cheese, and the best part? Most cheeses are completely carb-free and sugar-free. This makes them a smart choice for seniors looking to maintain bone density and steady energy. Cheese is a natural source of calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin K3 nutrients that help transport calcium into your bones and prevent it from hardening your arteries. It's also rich in protein and healthy fats, which help you feel full longer and support muscle repair. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 60 who ate small servings of full-fat dairy daily had higher bone mineral density and fewer fractures than those who avoided dairy altogether. Hard cheeses like cheddar, Gouda, and Parmesan have the lowest carbs, the 0 grams per ounce. Goat cheese and feta are easier to digest for those sensitive to lactose. Pair a slice of cheese with cucumber or celery sticks. Sprinkle grated Parmesan on steamed vegetables for flavor. Melt cheddar on a turkey burger instead of using sugary sauces. Doctor's tip: moderation. Matters. Keep servings to 1–2 ounces per meal to balance calories. Coconut oil, brain fuel for seniors. Our final food on this list is one of the most underrated health boosters for older adults: coconut oil. Unlike other oils, coconut oil is made up of medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, a special type of fat your body quickly converts into energy instead of storing as fat. That's why many researchers call it brain fuel. In fact, a 2018 study from the University of South Florida found that MCTs from coconut oil helped improve memory and focus in older adults with mild cognitive decline. Coconut oil also has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, which can support your immune system and gut health. And like olive oil, it contains 0 sugar and 0 carbs. Use 1 tablespoon for sautéing vegetables or cooking eggs. Add a teaspoon to your morning coffee or tea for a gentle energy boost. Blend it into smoothies with unsweetened almond milk and cinnamon for a creamy texture. Doctor's note: choose organic cold-pressed virgin coconut oil. Avoid refined or hydrogenated types, which lose their natural antioxidants. Here's something many people get wrong. Cutting out sugar and carbs doesn't mean cutting out joy. It means replacing foods that drain your energy with foods that nourish your entire system. The 8 foods we've covered: eggs, salmon, avocado, lean poultry, olive oil, Greek yogurt, cheese, and coconut oil all share the same foundation. They keep your blood sugar and insulin low. They help your heart, muscles, and brain stay strong. They taste amazing and leave you satisfied. And they help your body run smoothly, like fine-tuning an engine that's been neglected for years. Together, these foods create what doctors call metabolic balance, the state where your blood sugar, hormones, and metabolism finally work with you instead of against you. In the next section, we'll talk about how to combine these foods into simple daily routines, plus one powerful mindset shift that helps you stay consistent without feeling restricted. Creating your zero-carb morning routine. Let's start with the most important part of your day, your morning. What you eat in the first few hours after waking sets the tone for your blood sugar, energy, and even your mood for the next 12 hours. Most seniors start their day with something like toast, cereal, or fruit juice foods that sound healthy but are packed with sugar or refined carbs. Within an hour or two, your blood sugar spikes, insulin follows, and then crashes, leaving you feeling tired, foggy, and craving more sugar. But when you switch to a zero-carb, high-protein breakfast, everything changes. You'll have steady energy, fewer cravings, and more mental clarity, and your metabolism stays in fat-burning mode instead of sugar-storing mode. Here's an example of a simple doctor-approved morning routine. Breakfast: 2 scrambled eggs cooked in olive oil or coconut oil, half an avocado, and black coffee or tea. Optional, a spoonful of Greek yogurt with cinnamon and walnuts. That's less than 5 grams of carbs, but packed with over 20 grams of high-quality protein and heart-healthy fats. A Mayo Clinic study found that older adults who started their day with a high-protein, low-carb breakfast had 25% better blood sugar stability throughout the day and significantly fewer afternoon energy crashes. Morning tip: try to eat within 90 minutes of waking up, but avoid sugary fruits or low-fat yogurts that can undo your progress. Smart lunches: building balance and energy. Your midday meal is your body's second opportunity to reset. By this point, you've already stabilized your insulin levels, so keeping your lunch zero-carb or low-carb helps you stay in that optimal fat-burning zone. Here's a simple formula to remember: protein plus healthy fat plus fiber. Long-lasting energy. Example lunch ideas: grilled salmon with spinach, sautéed in olive oil, chicken breast with avocado slices and roasted zucchini, Greek yogurt bowl with flax seeds, chia, and a sprinkle of almonds. All 3 of these meals are rich in omega-3s, potassium, magnesium, and protein nutrients that help regulate blood pressure and muscle function. According to the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine, seniors who eat more potassium-rich, low-carb foods like avocados, leafy greens, and yogurt have a 20% lower risk of stroke and better kidney health than those who rely on processed, carb-heavy meals. Doctor's tip: avoid packaged diet or low-carb bars. Many contain hidden sugars or artificial sweeteners that can still trigger insulin spikes. Dinner: light, nourishing, and sleep-friendly. As we age, digestion slows down, so heavy dinners can lead to bloating, acid reflux, and poor sleep. That's why the best evening meal for seniors is light, warm, and nutrient-dense, but still satisfying. Try this easy dinner formula: protein plus vegetables plus healthy oil. Example: baked turkey breast drizzled with olive oil, served with steamed broccoli or asparagus, pan-seared salmon with sautéed spinach and coconut oil, omelet with cheese and herbs if you prefer something quick. Harvard Medical School notes that older adults who keep their dinners lighter and avoid nighttime carbs experience better blood sugar control and improved sleep quality by 40% within a few weeks. Evening tip: finish your last meal at least 3 hours before bed to give your body time to digest fully and enter restorative sleep mode. Bonus: the 3-minute zero-carb reset trick. If you've slipped up, maybe you had a carb-heavy lunch or a sugary snack, here's a quick reset trick that works like a charm. Take a 3-minute walk right after eating. Just walking around your living room, down the hall, or to your garden can lower post-meal blood sugar spikes by as much as 25%, according to a University of Oregon study published in Diabetes Care. It works because movement helps your muscles absorb glucose from the bloodstream, reducing the need for extra insulin, and that means fewer sugar crashes later. Doctor's advice: do this simple walk after every meal. It's one of the easiest, safest ways to protect your blood sugar and your heart. What to watch out for: hidden zero-sugar traps. Even if you're choosing the right foods, some products in grocery stores are designed to mislead. Here are the biggest traps to avoid. Sugar-free drinks. Many contain artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose, which may confuse your body and still trigger insulin release. Stick to water, tea, or coffee instead. Low-fat yogurts or salad dressings, often loaded with hidden sugar to make up for flavor loss. Choose full-fat, plain versions instead. Processed meats. Even turkey slices and sausages may have added dextrose or fillers. Check the ingredients for hidden sugars or nitrates. Flavored nuts. Candied or honey-roasted nuts can contain as much sugar as candy. Always buy raw or dry roasted varieties. Remember, the closer a food is to its natural state, the better it is for your blood pressure, insulin, and energy balance. If there's one thing I remind every client over 60, it's this: you don't need to be perfect to see results. Even reducing carbs and sugar by 50% can dramatically lower your blood pressure, improve your sleep, and help you think more clearly. The goal isn't to count grams or restrict joy. It's to nourish your body the way it was meant to be nourished. As Dr. Mark Hyman from the Cleveland Clinic puts it, food isn't just calories, it's information. Every bite tells your body what to do next: heal or harm, energize or exhaust. When you choose these 8 real whole foods, you're sending your body a message of healing, stability, and strength. Let's quickly summarize the 8 zero-carb, zero-sugar foods that can help transform your health after 60 days. Oat, eggs, brain, muscle, and energy support. Salmon, heart and brain protector, rich in omega-3s. Avocados, balances blood pressure and boosts potassium. Chicken or turkey, lean protein to maintain muscle. Olive oil, reduces inflammation and supports heart health. Greek yogurt, strengthens digestion and muscles. Cheese, improves bone density and keeps you full. Coconut oil, boosts brain energy and immunity. When combined into a simple daily plan, eggs for breakfast, salmon or poultry for lunch, olive oil and avocado throughout the day, you create a metabolic rhythm that supports energy, balance, and vitality. You can't stop aging, but you can slow it down and even feel younger from the inside out. Your body still wants to heal if you give it the right tools. So here's my question for you. Which one of these 8 foods will you start adding to your meals this week? If this inspired you or helped you learn something new, share it with a friend who's working on their health, and remember to subscribe for more doctor-backed, senior-friendly nutrition tips. Because after 60, it's not about eating less. It's about eating smarter and giving your body the nourishment it truly deserves.